wanted to highlight the good and the bad of the First Order in Arena, now that I have them maxed out with all 4 zetas. Take a look at my mods while I explain the benefits and the negatives of running the First Order in Arena. Benefit number 1. I believe the First Order can survive any meta. The Zal meta is as bad as it gets for the First Order. With Daze and Shock shutting down assists and turn meter gain, I'm still able to compete for the top spot on my Sharp. Benefit 2 is versatility. Another reason the First Order can persist through different metas is their versatility. Through massive turn meter gains, dispels, stuns, and cleanses, the First Order have everything you need to face any team. And benefit number 3, you don't need crazy speed mods to compete at high levels. The First Order have a tremendous amount of turn meter gain shared throughout the entire team. While speed is still important on your mods for these characters, it won't determine a win or a loss like many other teams. On to the negatives, and this is by far the largest one. They are bad on defense. The First Order is a complex team which takes some time getting used to. You have many important decisions to make throughout the entire match, which the AI just can't handle. Overnight, I've fallen from top 5 to as far as 20th or 25th. Usually it's about the 15 mark. Negative number 2, this squad is heavily reliant on Kylo Ren. While he is an amazing character capable of going 1 against 2, 3, or even 4, he is the prime target in the current meta for the Darth Nihilus Annihilate ability. If Kylo Ren dies early in a match, you've pretty much lost. And the third negative is the randomness of assist attacks in this squad. The Phasma lead and the Stormtrooper Zeta allow the First Order to fire volley after volley of assist attacks at their enemies. This effect can also backfire. Calling multiple assists against a Barriss could just end up healing that character. If you go against another Kylo Ren, for example, multiple assist attacks will ramp up his damage and his next attack will be massive. As you can see, the Jedi are easy opponents. Currently they don't have the tools to stop the First Order snowball. If they have Zeres, make sure to use Kylo's Retribution to apply healing immunity with its basic. Wait for Yoda's tenacity up to be gone and use Pilot's gun down ability to inflict buff immunity and stun with Kylo's outrage. Whittle down their protection with AoE from Kylo's lash out. Look for an opening to one-shot a squishy target with Kylo or the pilot. Make use of Trooper's Dispel on basic. Give him marching orders with Officer to pick and choose your spots. Rex leads are slightly more difficult than the Jedi, but still very easy for the First Order. Rex leads are flexible, can have a variety of characters surrounding him, so strategies can vary. This team isn't much of a threat. They are built to survive against Maul teams and not equipped to stop the First Order. My goal in this match was to take out Kenobi first. The constant AoE from Kylo will take out the protection of the squishier targets in Palpatine and Rex. Pilot does enough damage with offense up to get through the Barriss healing, so make sure to give him marching orders with the Officer. Without a Dispel, my Trooper is able to soak up the majority of the damage and allows my Pilot to gun them down with ease. Zal is a very heavy counter to the First Order. Daze and Shock prevent turn meter gain, assists, and counterattacks. They also can't be critically hit when stealthed. This match often comes down to a couple of key factors. You have to survive the opening gambit by the Zal team. They will always go first, inflicting daze and stun on the majority of your team. Nihilus will also increase your cooldowns by 1, leaving you with only basic attacks for your first round. This is a tremendous hole to start a match in, but it is entirely possible to climb your way out. I used marching orders on Kylo to land a stun on Nihilus. Regardless of how the opening turns play out, your goal is to kill or at very least control Darth Nihilus. If he annihilates Kylo Ren, you lose. I tried to use Pinning Shot on Maul to reduce his turn meter and get my cooldowns back, but he evaded. Next, I made a mistake by targeting Kylo with gun down. He had Retribution up and could have killed me with a counter. With most of Daze and Shock gone, I need to start gaining turn meter for my team to catch up. I use Lash Out, the Trooper's Taunt, and Lash Out again to share turn meter to the team and even the playing field. I want to kill the enemy Kylo Ren so I can begin targeting the stealth units. I use marching orders on Pilot, but with the enemy Kylo's stacked defense, it only brings him to half. Nihilus uses his basic and dispels my taunt. His Annihilate ability is up next turn. I need to stun or kill Nihilus, and I can't do it with Trooper. My Kylo is up and gets the stun on Nihilus. He goes into stealth, so I try to kill him with the Phasma AoE to no avail. I don't want Maul getting kill resets on his basic, so I try to use Pinning Shot to reduce his turn meter, but it misses again. My pilot is able to finish off Nihilus. I use Lash Out with Kylo and keep Maul targeted. Whoever is targeted is where the assist attacks will go. If Lash Out misses, an assist call can still finish off Maul. I got a little cocky towards the end, thinking I had won. Palpatine and Savage get a couple of quick kills, and suddenly it's a one-on-one. Do not underestimate Savage. He is a pain with all of his healing and his execute under 50% health. Keep Retribution up to counter and inflict healing immunity. This video is a very different style for me, it's more on the serious side. I'm still trying different things out, different formats to see what works best for me. The community has been very supportive of my channel so far, and I appreciate that very much.